What is going on, guys? We are doing a WWE 2K22 video once again. Now, this game is featuring the worst things about this game at this point as of the 1.09 patch. Now, some of the worst things about this game are based, it seemed like they came when the patch came. Now, the first and obvious thing is the game crashes. I'm getting a lot of crashes when I edit created wrestlers. They used to crash when I edit WWE wrestlers. Not even when I edit them, but just when I go to it and look at a wrestler, it'll crash. Or if I change something, it'll just crash right after that and not save that change. Now I mean, it doesn't do it very constantly, but it does crash on created wrestlers when you're editing a created wrestler sometimes. A lot more often than I'd like it to. It's not extremely often, but it's not good. I'll tell you that. Now, another thing I would tell you, somehow, and we're going to go to exhibition because I got to show you something. Somehow after that patch, something got messed up in this game. Let's just go to a random match. Doesn't matter who I'm being. Now we're going to go to options. Okay, when you customize in your match, I'm going to show you something. Rope break, I can't shut them on. And this is the PS5 version. On the PS4 version, I can't shut it off. Now, that is because I play with it off. I personally don't like rope breaks, but I don't know. Now, this, I think you're actually shutting the rope break on, but it just doesn't say on, so you don't know if it's on or off. That's annoying because I had a match and they had rope break on, but then I went here and I seen this and it said off. So this is screwed up. It wasn't like this before. Something happened with the patch. I think it came from the 1.09 patch. So they got to do something about that. And here's the other thing. I'm going to tell you this. After the patch, it got totally screwed up. And that is team entrances. Like if I create a team with created wrestlers and and we come to the ring together, it doesn't work anymore. And we're going to get into it here. I'm going to show you something. We're just going to go create a fresh, a fresh team, a random team. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to put creative wrestlers together, okay? That's what I'm going to do. It's going to be like a cross team, a intergender mixed team is what it's going to be, okay? So let's go ahead and edit teams. Let's just create something new, okay? So, and I'm just going to create it real quick. I don't really care who it is. I'm going to delete it later. We're going to use creative wrestlers. We'll use him. He's a creative wrestler. And we're going to use her. They're part of the group I created called the Ring Blood. So there we go. Let's give them a name. Who cares what we call them? Absolution. They're called World War III, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm going to delete this team anyway. So now, okay, so as you can see, it's not allowing me to even create an entrance for these wrestlers. I don't know why that is, but because see, here's the thing. You can definitely come to the ring together. You can do mixed tag matches with this team, but for some reason, I don't know what's going on, but it's not letting you. So the ones that I already, okay, this team cannot be created. Okay, now this is another stupid thing about this game. Okay, these two are in another group with like 4 of them together, so you can't create two. Can't create another. I think it's because of the entrance. So let's go ahead and give it. Like I said, let's go ahead and do that. I don't care. Okay, so now we're together. Okay, we're together. So let's go ahead and create an entrance here. And, I'm going to show you what it does. I've already done a video about this, but I'm going to show you that, there's just, I haven't found any way around this crap that it's doing. So, okay, let's just give them a mixed, who cares, We're just going to give them a random mixed tag entrance. And I don't believe it even matters what entrance you give them. I think it's just, you know, it just doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why. Like when you watch it on here, obviously it's gonna work. And this right here is annoying. You always have to change them around. And then sometimes you have to change it again if you change it to a different interest. But, at least they give you, you know, the option to change it. Okay, so here's my team now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just leave them, like that. And, okay, so now I have a team. Okay, right? Now, we're going to go to that in a minute, but I'm going to go over some other annoying things about this game that just annoy the crap out of me, okay? So when you're creating a wrestler and you create an entrance, if you choose not to create a victory, because sometimes I don't bother with it. I don't care what the victory is. The issue with that is the theme music is different on there. It's they don't transfer it over. So basically, if I create an entrance and I give my character music, my you know when I give my wrestler music, the music is not the same as you know the victory. So when I create my theme music, and I can't play it on here, they won't let you do that when you post YouTube videos. You can't use the music. There's problems with licensing or something. Okay, so I give her this music here, and basically, if I don't go to create a victory, then her music is gonna be any old random theme music. It's usually some annoying generic crap music. Okay. Now another thing is, let's go to create a victory, because there's just too many stuff on here that make the game too time consuming. Like, okay, when I create a victory here, you have and I think they try to open the game up to so that there could be a lot of variety, but I think they just put too many ridiculous options. See, here you go. You got your face and heel title. I wish you could just universally create one and it just automatically is both, and then it's just like entrance. When you create a entrance and you have to select the title entrance, even though all the entrances are pretty much available for title, they don't transfer them over automatically. It kind of just makes the game time consuming. There's certain things in this game that just waste your time, and that is one thing that's annoying, about this game. Now let's go to what I was talking about before, and hopefully they got to fix this mess, because this game, like, I've been enjoying the game a lot. Like, I really like the game, the gameplay. I haven't enjoyed a WWE game this much in quite a while, So that's a very good thing. So remember, we're a team, okay? Actually, you know what? I'm going to put us first, because I'm not even going to play the match, I'm just going to, So, we're a team. I don't care who I face, man. It really doesn't even matter. So we're going to obviously have entrances on. So basically what's going to happen is she's going to disappear, like, when they're coming to the ring. So here we go. As you can see, we're at the Elimination Chamber Arena. Now, as you can see, this isn't even the entrance I selected for him. Now she disappears, and I've done 2 videos talking about this, but I thought that somebody told me that you could reset the teams, like delete all your created teams and then recreate them and it'll be fixed. That is not the case. It's like your team entrances are pretty much not even worth watching anymore, because they don't exist anymore. Basically, they let you create them, but they're just not there. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't even know how that happened when they created the patch, but it has something to do with that patch, because right after the patch, that's when the crap started happening. And this is just highly disappointing because this game is like they're almost nailing it as far as making that really awesome experience on a game. Now, I will tell you, some people have had issues with their data being corrupted, their created players being deleted. That did not happen to me. If it did, I would likely just stop playing because that's all I do on here. I created a lot of wrestlers, and I'm not gonna play this match. I created a lot of wrestlers, and I think those corrupted data files have to do with some of the modes that you play in. Like I heard My Rise causes an issue, or My Faction, My GM, Universe. All those have crashes and glitches that mess up your data, is what I'm hearing, or one of those do, or something. I don't play none of those. I wanted to play Universe, but for some reason, when I play Universe, this is another thing I want to talk about in this video. Created wrestlers cannot hold tag team belts. I noticed that in WWE 2K20 or 19 or one of the other ones. I noticed that, and it's like, what is going on with this? There's just these little annoying things that just annoy the crap out of you. And I think that's pretty cool, one superstar, but I'm not gonna, you can kind of create your own showcase or something. Okay, so basically, let's go ahead and, you know, create my own show. Who cares? Let's go ahead and I'm kind of gonna rush through this a little bit here. Let's just throw some wrestlers on here, right? Some created wrestlers, just for the sake of this video. Okay, I'm not gonna use this. I'm gonna delete this anyway. So I got 36 wrestlers, right? Now let's go ahead and go to championships. Okay. Let's go ahead and use my custom belts here. Put my custom world title. These are both world titles. We're just gonna give it to her. Who cares? That's a women's belt. The men and women's belt look the same. I kind of did a UFC style, where, the UFC, they both look the same, whatever. But anyway, now here's the problem right here that I'm showing you right here. Okay, let's go ahead and create my tag team belts. Now, as you can see, my created wrestlers are not an option. Created wrestlers, I have to put somebody that's not even in the universe as my tag team champions. I can put both Scott. I mean, this is just makes no sense, and this is not new. I had this issue before, and it just made me not even play the universe. I said I don't want to play it because created wrestlers can't use it. And the dumb thing about that is, you now have to use wrestlers that aren't even in the universe as your tag champs, and that just doesn't make any sense. So anyway, I'm coming out of this now. Those are basically my main things that annoy the crap out of me about this game. And a lot of it that I talked about is after the crash. Some of it is after the patch. Some of it is before, some is after. But if you don't have this game yet, and this is as of 1.09 patch, I'm pretty sure they're going to give us another one. They got to fix some of this crap. I don't think they're going to fix that universe mode because with the tag belts, because that's already been like that, like since some of the other WWE 2K games. If you don't have this game, this is kind of like a warning for you. The gameplay itself, I love the gameplay. I'm enjoying it. I don't even bother with entrances with teams anymore. If I have a team entrance, I'll just turn entrances off because that crap is really annoying me. And if you do a run-in doing that, it'll totally just destroy the whole manager. There'll be this huge, weird, glitchy bug thing that I done a video about before. Anyway, those are the things that I can think of right now that just absolutely annoy the crap out of me about this game. If you already have it, you may have already seen this stuff. If you don't have it, that's kind of like a warning if you're thinking about getting it, because it is on sale. I don't know the sale price, but it's part of the spring sale. Just kind of look at that. That's kind of just something you can look at. But I will tell you, I believe a lot of it will be fixed, especially that team entrance thing.